Today I want to talk about what I use that I feel is the healthiest way to ease mental pain and mental discomfort. Because all of us, even if we feel like we have a good grasp on everything going on in our life right now, there's days where we cannot help the fact that we are in some sort of emotional turmoil, just some sort of mental discomfort, some sort of anxiety. For me, that was today. For whatever reason, I was just laying in bed, morning, middle of the day, even after the gym, and I was just not in a good place mentally where I felt productive and just overall the energy that I usually feel. So what I've used since 21 years old, the last 10 years basically, is meditation. So I started meditating around 21, 22 years old after my first real bout of being in like a darker place, coming out of some turmoil, going from being a young man into a man. Again, I was struggling with some vices. I was at that period from like 16 to 21, I was very erratic, where I wasn't able to really hold my emotions. I was very emotionally unregulated. I had anger problems. I welcomed conflict when I was younger versus trying to resolve problems. And overall, I just didn't have a handle on my emotions and my regulation. So around 21, 22, from a friend, I discovered meditating. Basically, it's the first day I did it. I can almost remember the day in my backyard. I was hooked because for the first time in my life, I was consciously able to relax and drop into full presence, where it wasn't just like that animalistic, that's like the term people use, where you're just thinking, reptilian mind or whatever, like reacting. It was, okay, I'm present, this happened, I'm having this thought, what do I do with it? How do I frame this differently? How do I calm myself down and then move in a healthy way? So after I tried it for the first time, not a day has gone by in the last 10 years that I haven't meditated. And days like today, I actually spent an hour and a half plus meditating, where I went through each chakra, each energy point in my body, and cleared it, recentered it, rebalanced it, and allowed myself, even though I was in a place of some sort of anxiety or mental turmoil, allowed myself to get through it, still go out, have fun with my friends, go get a good workout in, come back, work, and basically just keep my day moving forward. And even though those thoughts crept into my mind to maybe take this action or this action to relieve the discomfort in a way that might not be healthy, that helps you just regulate yourself, understand what you're feeling, and move forward. So again, I think it's just an amazing tool. It's probably my most valued practice that I've picked up in my life. And as you can tell, I'm so passionate about it, and that's why I feel the need to talk about it. During that time when I'm meditating, I'm dropping into full presence. In 10 minutes, you can literally go from having anxiety to feeling calm and relaxed and almost being able to fall asleep. And in those times, a lot of times I drop into like a dream state. So from like a scientific perspective, they talk about your vagus nerve, where your nervous system goes from fight or flight into rest and digest, or your theta, alpha brain waves. I don't know a whole lot about science, but what I do know is when I practice it, I can almost drop into like a daydream, where I'm getting what it feels like downloads, like solutions to problems. That is when I'm the stillest, and because it's when I'm the stillest, it's very intimate time for me, and it's when I use that time to talk to God, because that's what I believe in, and that's when I express to him gratitude, or express to God gratitude. I ask for strength and ask God to use me as a tool. So that's getting a little bit on like the mystic or spiritual side. I don't want to go too far into that. I just want to talk about the practice itself, because I feel such a healthy tool to help you just relax, calm down, understand yourself. So I'm back again with one of my amazing drawings, but this is just your energy points. I drew this, I wanted to go over it real quick. So this is your root chakra. This is your anchoring energy. When I say grounded, I'm talking about being anchored in your emotions. Then you have your sacral, which is honestly like your sexual energy or your desire, your like social power comes from your sacral. When it's balanced, your solar plexus, which is your willpower and who you are. Then you have your heart, that's your love, goes without being said. You have your throat chakra, which is your communication and your ability to speak confidently or loudly. Then you have your third eye, which everybody knows about, your pineal gland, which is your intuition. I love meditating my third eye because it helps me connect to other people. It helps me read. Again, I'm not a scientific thinker. I think in terms of energy. So I'm able to connect with people. I feel like my energy is sharper when I walk into rooms and I'm communicating and I'm socializing. And then you have your crown chakra, which is your divine connection, is what they call it. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because, again, I've created a community that goes over 5 disciplines to help shape your foundation, to build the strongest foundation possible for you based on my life experiences. And I am confident that with these 5 disciplines, again, everybody struggles. I'm having a hard day, even though for the most part, I feel like everything in my life is taken care of. But these 5 disciplines will help build a strong foundation, and emotional regulation and mental health is so important to me because I struggled with it for so long. So my only hope is that this piques some curiosity, you maybe try it and it helps you the way it helped me. DM me, let's go, and I'll send you my free training on the other 4 disciplines. Let's get it.